I'm Doug Doyle with the art of the story.
Welcome to Eye on America. I'm Michelle Miller. Today we meet Americans taking on some of the country's biggest issues.
CBS Saturday Morning co-host Michelle Miller is finding out that her New York Times best-selling memoir is literally changing lives. The award-winning journalist and storyteller is already part of this nation's history in so many ways. As a news reporter, she's covered some of the major disasters and tragedies in this country, like Hurricane Katrina, the riots following the beating of Rodney King, and the murder of George Floyd by a white police officer. Her late father, Dr. Ross Miller, was the first physician to attend to Robert F. Kennedy at the site of his assassination in 1968. Her husband is Mark Morial, the former New Orleans mayor and current president and CEO of the National Urban League. But through much of her life, Michelle Miller has had to deal with a family secret that has shaped her personal and professional life and also given her an understanding of herself and her own blackness. Her memoir was released earlier this year, Belonging, A Daughter's Search for Identity Through Love and Loss, published by HarperCollins.
I am what they call a love child. My parents had an affair, and my father would tell the story to me like this. We fell in love, we had you, and then she had to leave. And it would take some 24 years for me to discover the truth behind her leaving. But when you talk about abandonment, it was less about abandonment for me and more about just the absence of having a mother the way others had mothers, the way Ozzie and Harriet had sort of given that ideal of what a family is supposed to look like. In truth, this is a book that is not only a book about the loss, but it is a book about all the gains, all of the women, all of the men, all the people who filled that absence. And sometimes we don't recognize what we have until it's gone, but this was really a love letter to all of those people as well. Racism has infected me all my life. Born into the unrest of the late 1960s, I was the daughter of a surgeon, a Black surgeon who adored me, and a mother who to this day does not acknowledge my existence.
You can see my entire interview with Michelle Miller on the WBGO Facebook page. I'm Doug Doyle, WBGO News.